please don't get sick in my face. I know, but here's the deal. Welcome to Words of Wisdom Wednesday. I'm Kathy Weaver. I love being part of the fan club for Delinda Lane and the fun, fearless female global community of Christian women. I love that. I am Zooming a lot these days. I love Zoom. I love virtual. I love in person. And my schedule kind of terrifies me when I look at it every day, but it's okay. Would you walk into a in-person networking event with paper sack over your head? That's correct. Would you do that? Now, some of us who are extra adorable, of course, have worn decorative masks or fabulous goggles or precious hats or things like that. I get it as far as decoration, conversation starters, etc. I get that. But would you walk into a networking event with a paper bag over your head? Hopefully the answer to that is no. So my friends, please, if the answer to that is no, please do not have your camera off during a Zoom event. When I have one-on-ones with people that I've never met yet before, I meet them at a virtual event or something, and of course we schedule those one-on-ones, their camera was off during the meeting. And most of the time I say yes to a one-on-one because I have a feeling they didn't realize the impact that off-camera thing was doing to their networking efficacy. So I started thinking of that analogy. Would you walk into an in-person event with your camera off, with a paper bag over your head? You just put a paper bag over your head on the camera. Why is that different if you're in person? Would you walk into a networking event with a paper bag with your camera off? And to that end, honestly, if your camera is off during the meeting, do you trust the people whose camera is off? If you walked into that meeting with a paper bag over your head, what are they hiding? Bad hair day? Oh, promise me I get that. But I really was thinking about that. So when people tell me all the time, honey, all that networking you do is precious, but you can't build relationships in a screen, I always say, tell me about that, because I do. I love it. My reach has expanded, oh my gosh, times a million globally. I really do mean that. How would I have ever had friends in France, Germany, Australia, India? How would I have had friends in Canada if it was not for Zoom? And so for me, when you have that bag over your head with your camera off, you lost an opportunity to meet someone and build that relationship. So please consider, would you walk into an event with a paper bag over your head? Would you get onto a Zoom call with your camera off? Let's see what happens actually if you do it right now. Okay, see? Is that going to help you with Words of Wisdom Wednesday? Probably not. And so I didn't know if it would still work as far as the recording. I've talked here before as far as the Witness Protection Program. And if you wouldn't walk into an in-person meeting like this, unless of course you're trying to make a point, if you wouldn't walk into a networking meeting like that, then you probably wouldn't want your camera off. So if you wouldn't be in the Witness Protection Program and you wouldn't have your camera off during a Zoom and you wouldn't put a bag over your head, we're building relationships here. So please, let's think of that. The paper bag analogy hit my brain and the camera off hit my brain. And so seriously, if you walk into a meeting, and plus think about what's maybe even worse than that, you walk into an in-person meeting and you've got your phone in your hand and you're even using it like you're punching away. So please, it's back to that be present thing. And next time you see a paper bag, I don't even know if they make paper bags anymore, but next time you see a paper bag, think about that. Would you flip it over and put it over your head? Please don't turn off your camera either. Let's continue to build those relationships. Let's continue to connect each other. We're building community here in the Fun, Fearless Female Global Community of Christian Women. It's our job. It's our thing. Delinda is our team leader, cheerleader person, and she's so great at that. So please consider no paper bags, cameras on, be present. We've got a couple more weeks left in this amazing 2023. Let's make the best of it. Cameras on. Boom.